It's Week 8 of the National Football League.
And we'll be watching the Patriots' versatile linebacker.
He's a nightmare to deal with in the front seven. It's the Patriots and the Jets.
And it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start. But I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, we're in October now, so everybody should be coming into form, shouldn't they?
They really should. And what you have now is a full routine established about what you want to get done and full focus on the season.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. This defense for the Pats, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. You look at this Patriots defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you can tell by this team, all right? Anytime you can tell your offense, hey, just get us a couple touchdowns. We got this thing locked down. That's when you know you're playing well and you're carrying your team along.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now this incomplete, and I don't see any flags coming out. He was clearly in the pocket, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, and that brings up 4th down. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a guy who is very familiar with his defense from all his years in the AFC East. He, of course, is the great Tom Brady. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Going to air it out deep for Gronkowski. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team. I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
From midfield, here's Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Brady.
That is complete downfield to Gronk.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rob Gronkowski hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays.
And it's all capped off by a Rob Gronkowski touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive.
The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Here's Sanchez.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. When you look at this Patriots defense,
it's quite a unit, number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Here's Sanchez.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Running right, this is Tomlinson.
And he'll work down inside the 45.
On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7.
middle to Tomlinson. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Holmes has got it complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Back to the running game. It's Tomlinson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Again, it's Tomlinson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
42 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2nd down and 3.
A shotgun snap for Sanchez. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Now Sanchez. That is incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal.
Tomlinson will score. Touchdown, New York.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Nick Folk for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Patriots offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes coming in, and he's right up there among the league's best.
Going right side here, and that's complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Ready. Ready. Trap 60, go.
Brady now to throw.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3, and it was the Patriots who got the win on the road, so they'll look to finish off the sweep here in Foxborough.
From the gun, it's Brady.
And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
This is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now Brady again. There's a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw, Sanchez.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Now it's Sanchez. Forced out to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Pulled in at the 24. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
The Patriots with the football here late in this first half.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown. But I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this first half. A 2nd one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now Brady. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He finds his man, complete. That's Payne. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Throwing, O'Connell.
He's got his man on the crossing route. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Now it's O'Connell.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, and they are just about ready to head to halftime with the Dolphins on top. Chad Henne has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head up to the Motor City to check in on the Lions at home at Ford Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Titans trying to hold on and claim victory. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Joe Flacco has thrown a touchdown pass. We saw a great first half from the Hall of Famer, the best to ever do it, Tom Brady. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. This has certainly been a fun one to watch so far. We knew this was going to be a battle, but we have not been disappointed. This is the kind of game that could wind up hinging on which side could play mistake-free football the rest of the way.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here are the Patriots to take over. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for Patriots.
Brady.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. Here's Brady to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now Brady. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard, need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
They go again to Tomlinson.
And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the gun, here's Sanchez.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll fake it. Now Sanchez.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
They'll fake the give. Now Sanchez. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on third down. Here's the Jets punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this will be taken at the 13.
13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Patriots offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Well, nursing such a small lead, you thought he'd take better care of the football after his last drive. Now for the second straight possession, he's put all the pressure right back on his defense. They need to take a stand and hold that lead.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll hand this to Tomlinson, running right.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. From the gun on third, Sanchez.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. And that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here.
And that's something to focus on for them as well, because it's not quite no harm, no foul. But the interception, hey, shake it off, move on. Hasn't cost your team the lead, and now it's time to rebound. And the quarterback and his teammates, they can add to the lead with a good drive here.
And his throw here's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now Brady. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And got his man complete.
Look at the big fella go.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year.
And the Patriots are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 21-10 game. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And As you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner, and I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football, but that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Back now in Foxborough. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Desperation time for Sanchez on 4th. And that is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Throwing now is Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady.
And the Patriots add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Sanchez. Airing one out deep for Holmes here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
To throw is Sanchez.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Out of the gun, Sanchez.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Sanchez. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Brady going to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
To throw is Brady. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Here's Brady. His throw incomplete.
And there was a good opportunity that just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady.
And the Patriots are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further.
Point after, right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Sanchez. Holmes has got it complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down. Play action. It's Sanchez. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. New England on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Sanchez.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
Now Sanchez. It's caught. Reception by Holmes.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
Sanchez throwing again. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Marcus Epps
collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Sanchez now to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
To the sideline and incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On 4th down, Sanchez.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
So many times we end the game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. He's got a man, complete.
Look at the big man rumble.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was saved. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for the Patriots,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign.
and they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Jets, things are kind of getting ugly as they drop to 1-7 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.